respected HOD of Civil Engineering Department, the convener of this symposium, the student president and the student secretary, and HODs of other departments, staff teaching and non-teaching, the student participants and my dear students. A very good morning to you all. The very entry of the building to inaugurate this symposium itself given me a big vision of how our civil engineering students are going to protect our society. It's really amazing to see the models, whatever you have made. I think the credit goes right from the head of the department, the staff and the students of civil engineering department. Without a motivator, one cannot bring out his skills at this level. There will be a lot of self-motivation amongst you, but you need a platform where you can showcase your talents, and you have got a wonderful platform, wonderful motivators, supporters, guidance. Everything is available in this institution with your department, and very, very happy to see the way the students have exhibited, and each and every one of you have shown your talents in one way or the other. So a big congratulations to the Civil Engineering Department of SNK Fombra, the students and the staff and the HOD for beginning this symposium in a very, very bright way and also in a green way. I could see a lot of green in the work, whatever you people have done. Maybe go green is your HOD's way. That's a very, very nice way of doing things. Right from the Rangoli, I heard you have not used the normal powder. You have used your sand, which is the major ingredient in your discipline. With the sand you have made Rangoli. That's the creativity, that's the idea. And when I entered into the institution, like I saw civil, white colored civil in the steps. So from that distance, I could see as if it has been painted in the steps. And I was taken back like, what is this they've painted? But when I came near, it was really, I don't know, my joy knew no bounds. So happy to see the second year civil engineering department students have made it with bricks. So that is a wonderful way of describing your department, because you have used certain things to exhibit. At the same time, it is not a destructive thing to the infrastructure of the college. So that was a wonderful idea. And all the models, especially the college model, which I have seen, maybe it is in an incompletion state, but still, it was giving a wonderful feel to see our students making the college block. And also the Katipara, I think the flyover, wonderful it was. I mean, I could also interact with the students who made them, and they were explaining about the material used, because I generally interacted to know whether they technically know about what they are doing. It's not just like that a model being done with clay or something. You understand your construction, you understand how it is done and how it will be sturdy, and all those after effects, everything should be understood when you start doing a model. So that was revealed when I was interacting with you all. And a dam was there, and a pedestal crossing bridge was there. Really an amazing feel. And also I think there was a China tower or some construction where you can prevent earthquakes. The concept has been explained by the president, and it was really very nice feel that we are entering into a technical symposium. A real feel of technical symposium was brought to me, and it was really nice, because we say that the lifesavers are doctors, but nowadays the lifesavers are civil engineers. You have a lot of responsibility when you do a construction, because we all have to live in that. And we should safely come out, and you should not send us to doctors. You should be a doctor for us and prevent us from all those damages. So there are a lot of responsibilities for a civil engineer, because the entire, internationally, the entire world infrastructure is in civil engineers' hands. Isn't it? It's not in one country they have got this particular building or the construction, which is extraordinary. Like every civil engineer should look forward, think for what has been done and what better we can do. So this sort of continuous learning is essential for every civil engineer, to see what sort of techniques has been used, because a lot of natural calamities are there. So you have to be managers of saving risks. So this is something non-conformity. When something will happen suddenly, we don't know, we can't expect, but you should have a precautionary step. So those things have to be kept in mind, because you people plan, design and construct. This is what a civil engineer does, isn't it? You plan, design and construct. So while planning, you need to plan all these things, how it is going to be safe. Safety comes first, and then the cost. And more than that, now you can see the climatic changes that is being coming in, isn't it? So what are we going to do to prevent ourselves from this climatic conditions? I think the green buildings are coming up. So you need to discuss more on such technologies, because that is the current need. And most of all, everybody should have an integrity, ethics and morals. In your particular profession, ethics and morals plays a major role. You have to be truthful. You have to be really, whatever you say you should do. You cannot cheat anybody, because this is something related to life, and bring quality in your work. Whatever you do, bring quality in your work. And when you enter into any building, sometimes the outside structure may not show what is inside. Once you go inside, you can see a lot of wonders like that. So let me relate this to your life actually. When we see somebody, some situations, as teachers, generally when we enter into the class, when we see the students, their body language will have a non-verbal communication. Some students will be keeping their hand like this, and they'll be keeping their hand in the head itself, directly saying that it's a headache. And the way they swing their legs and the body language, the way they put themselves onto the bench. So the teacher perceives, they think that the student is not at all interested in the session. This person is very headstrong, the way he used to sit. So this sort of perception comes. Even in life, when we meet somebody, we will imagine certain things. Okay, this person may be like this. Unless or otherwise you go get into them and understand them, there will be a lot of unwanted things which will be running in our mind. It is happening in everybody's life. Yes? And there will be situations where you happen to mix with them and know them like what they are. Then we will change our impression. So just like that, by seeing, we cannot come into any sort of conclusion. For which a small incident I would like to tell. ஒரு ட்ரெயினில் போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது ஒரு ஃபேமிலி போயிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அதில் வந்து ஒரு ஹஸ்பண்ட் அண்ட் ஒய்ஃப், அவங்களோட ஒரு நல்ல பெரிய பையன், ஒரு 20-25 வயசு இருக்கும். அந்த பையன் வந்து ஜன்னல் ஓரமாக உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கான். இவங்க வந்து சாப்பாடு கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து நார்மலாக பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போது அந்த பையன் கேட்குறான், அந்த பச்சையா அது என்னமோ இருக்குது, அது என்னதுன்னு கேட்டோன்னா அதில் தான் ட்ரீஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அது வந்து ஏன்ப்பா அந்த ட்ரீஸ் எல்லாம் வந்து பின்னாடியே ஓடுது, நம்ம முன்னாடி போகிறோம் அது பின்னாடியே ஓடுது அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாரு. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து மேகத்தெல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு அது என்ன நம்மளோடய வருது அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. அதுக்கு வந்து எதிர வந்து ஒரு நியூலி மேரிட் கப்பில் உட்காந்துருக்காங்க. அவங்க வந்து ஒரு மாதிரி அவங்களுக்கு பயமாயிடுச்சு. இது என்ன, இது பைத்தியக்கார ஃபேமிலி மாதிரி இருக்கு. இவ்வளோ பெரிய 24 வயசு 25 வயசு பையன் வந்து மரத்தை பார்த்து இது என்னன்னு கேட்குறான். அப்புறம் அந்த மரம் பின்னாடியே ஓடுதுன்னு சொல்கிறான். க்ளவுடை பார்த்து நம்மளோடய வருதுன்னு சொல்கிறான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க சொல்கிறாங்க, நீங்கள் ஒரு டாக்டரேட்டை காட்டலாம்ல இந்த பையனை அப்படின்னு. அப்போ வந்து அந்த ஃபாதர் சிரிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்காரு. அவங்க வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பையனை வச்சுக்கிட்டு இவர் சிரிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்காரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவங்க சொன்னார், நாங்கள் டாக்டர் வீட்டிலேருந்து தான் வரோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாராம். டாக்டர் வீட்டிலேருந்து தான் வரோம் அப்படின்னோடனே, ஏன் இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கான் அப்படின்னோடனே, இன்னைக்கு தான் அவனுக்கு கண் பார்வையே வந்தது. இவ்வளோ நாள் வந்து அவன் வந்து பிளைண்டாக இருந்தான், இன்னைக்கு தான் வந்து கண் பார்வை வந்தது, அதனால தான் அவனுக்கு எல்லாம் புதுசாக இருக்கு. அப்போ வந்து முதல்ல பார்க்கும்போது என்ன நினைக்கிறாங்க, அந்த பையன் வந்து மனநிலை அப்படின்னு சரியில்லை அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறாங்க. பார்க்கும்போது நமக்கு வந்து சில விஷயங்கள் படுறது வந்து விசாரிக்கும் போது என்ன ஆகும், we will get the actual truth. ஆக்சுவலாக உண்மைகள் வந்து சில சமயம் ஆச்சரியப்படுற மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கும். அதனால எதுவுமே பார்த்தவொன்னா ஒரு முடிவுக்கு வராதிங்க, தீர விசாரிக்கணும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா. கண்ணால் பார்ப்பதும் போய், காதால் கேட்பதும் போய், தீர விசாரிப்பதை மெய். அது மாதிரி எல்லா விஷயத்துலையுமே வந்து don't take things as it is. Get into the details and understand. Everybody will have a story. எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு ஸ்டோரி இருக்கும், எல்லா ஆக்ஷனுக்குமே ஒரு ஸ்டோரி இருக்கும். So be positive and God bless you all. Thank you so much.